Welcome to Nevada Newsmakers. On the program today, Rick Velada. He's a business writer for the Las Vegas Sun and In Business Las Vegas. We'll get his take on how Nevada's economy is doing. Plus, on the Power Pundit panel today, Larry Mathias, Sean Carey, and Mike Bosma. It's all coming up next on an all-new Nevada Newsmakers.
This is Nevada Newsmakers.
And back on Nevada Newsmakers, we have a great Power Pundit panel as always. Larry Mathias is here, Executive Director at the Nevada State Medical Association. Mike Bosma is President of the Bosma Group, and Sean Carey is a consultant and community activist. Let's start out with something that Rick brought up, but I think is kind of a dirty secret of capitalism, which is it's not a terrible thing to have high unemployment for business.
It shouldn't be, because what that means is there's ready access to employees that are motivated, willing to work, and glad to work.
And perhaps at a much lower cost.
At a much lower cost, absolutely. The issue now is with the extension of these unemployment benefits ad nauseum, for most people, they're having to make a decision that they're going to go to work for less than our unemployment benefits are. So I really don't believe unemployment is really going to do anything, and entrepreneurs aren't going to really be able to take advantage of that pool until really more and more people move off of the unemployment roll.
You know, somebody was saying the other day that if we do get rid of the unemployment benefits, the extension rather of the unemployment benefits, then that would force people to go to work. The unemployment benefits are too long right now. But isn't the problem that there are 5 people for every 1 job that's available right now?
I think that's one of the problems. I think that there's not a great hiring boom going on. These are uncertain times, and those who are most vulnerable are going to feel it a lot harder, and we haven't seen the bottom of this. The unemployed are also not the kind of consumers that most companies want. That's the other side of the capitalist argument. Yes, it gives you cheaper labor, but no, it doesn't give you consumers, purchasers of your products.
So you don't feel that we're scraping along the bottom? You think there's more further to go south?
Until somebody does something other than phony press releases of all the good news, yes, I don't see that. I think that we have not hit the complete bottom, and I think that there's going to be a long glide path at the same low level for quite a period of time. I think we're seeing a generation that's going to be affected by this deep recession, and we don't know what all the ramifications of that are.
Sean, you're nodding your head in agreement with that.
Oh, absolutely. I would totally agree. And another big problem is we've lost so many people in this state. There have been so many people that have left. The homes are empty, the storefronts are empty, and people have had to move on. And we have to start bringing these people back to the state before we can really solve these problems.
Your company specializes, Mike, in wealth management.
Yep.
It appears to me that there are opportunities. You know, people like Mike Pegram, who bought the Carson Valley Inn and Bodine's, the folks who paid a remarkably low price for the Sienna Hotel in Reno, the Cosmopolitan opening up. It seems like there is opportunity. An M Resort.
And the opportunity,
3 cents on the dollar.
Right. The opportunity is in entrepreneurship. It's not getting a job. I think this whole concept of when unemployment benefits really start running out, forced entrepreneurship. You know, right now, if I can get somebody to do a landscape maintenance company, I'll give them a free consultation, because it's amazing that all those, you know, all you need is a shovel or a lawnmower. Those companies really haven't started to percolate yet. And I think when the need gets dire enough, that's really where the economy is going to start booming. And people say, I'm not looking for a job anymore. I'm looking to create my own. I don't want to worry about being at risk of getting laid off. I'm going to create my own destiny.
Larry,
those with resources are speculating on an upturn down the road. But speculation is what got us where we're at, which is it creates bubbles, it creates unrealistic expectations. When the bubbles burst and the collapse comes, there is no testing of what the bottom is. We are seeing for the first time in the modern history of Nevada what a depression is like, and we weren't ready for it. We're not dealing well with it, and it's going to be a slow crawl out. And I don't think we've got 1.5 million entrepreneurs, and I don't think we would want them. I think we want people that can do the services, provide the work at all levels. You need managers, and you need workers, and you need everybody cooperating in order to create a community that's worth living in. It's not just about somebody being able to make a lot of money off of speculation. It's about creating a place that's worth working in, worth living in, worth raising your family in. And Nevada is dangerously close to having lost a lot of that.
You're scaring me, Larry. And I'm serious. I mean, you know, I mean, because I think a lot of us are looking for those little glimmers of optimism, you know, to say that, you know, things are turning around. But, you know, I'm not going to disagree with you.
A lot of people bought fool's gold in the days when gold was the shining way that entrepreneurs would become rich, and very few did.
Let's talk about the Economic Forum meeting today. Would you like their task?
No, I wouldn't. I think that the picture is not pretty out there. The next legislative session is going to be very, very interesting at best, and there's just not a whole lot of resources to pull from. There's not a whole lot of places to look. There really are very few untapped lines of revenue that the state government's going to have to be looking at, and it's not going to be pretty.
We've got about 15 seconds apiece. Mike, your thoughts?
Actually, what I would say is being forced to deal with reality is a very, very positive thing, and dealing with the reality of our budget deficit is very positive. So, you know, if they can make some hard choices, I think we're in a better place.
The revenue manure pile that the Economic Forum is looking for a pony in probably isn't going to have one.
And that's where we have to leave it. Gentlemen, thank you very much. I'm depressed, but it's the truth. We'll be right back on Nevada Newsmakers after this time out.
Like many of us, you owe more than your home is actually worth. At Cogburn Law Offices, we can help. We can modify your loan in as little as 45 days, or we can short sell your home and ensure the bank does not come after you. If you need help,
on our next broadcast, Mary Lau, President and CEO of the Retail Association of Nevada. We'll see you. Thanks for watching and listening.